Feliz martes para todos. Tengo un mensaje para ti, and I have the reading for the collective. And as always, if this message applies, you already know what to do. Implement that internal wand so that you can manifest and open up those roads for your highest and greatest good. And whatever that doesn't apply, come swing around the block miércoles. For a private one-on-one oracle and tarot card readings, I can be reached at neocosmos.bigcartel.com, where I can provide you the clarity, the insight, and the peace of mind that you're looking for, as well as my Leviathan channel readings, where he could assist you and guide you to work with your own dragon aspect if you have one, how you could implement and structure a plan as far as building crystal grids, activations, language activations, as well as working with your dragon as far as protection and manifestations. Come check me out. Vale, listo. And for those who are curious on what oracle card I'm using today, I am currently using the African Goddess Rising Oracle. First card we have for today. Mame Kumba Bang. Speak up. Long Bubby Susie. Shame. Queen Nandi. Intuition. Medusa. Rage. You're being pushed by your higher selves as well as your ancestors at this time to speak up, to stand firm on what you have to say, because the majority of your life you've dealt with having issues speaking up on what you believe in, defending yourself, if you will, laying the boundaries that needs to be laid. You're definitely being pushed by an ancestor to speak your piece. And I'm also picking up that you need to speak up against someone in your bloodline. Something that you need to really release and stand firmly on. With the long Bubby Susie card of shame, this caused you great shame most of your life because you have not expressed this trauma that took place between you and a family member of yours. And because of who that person is, you felt as if it would be best for you to keep that situation to yourself opposed to facing him or her, because you know that this will cause other people in the family to be privy and aware of what took place. But the one advice that I would give to you, because I know what that feels like coming firsthand, living in shame and trying to disguise and cover and hide yourself from what the real issues are, you're going to be the one imprisoned while everybody else is free. And that is not fair to you. With this Queen Nandi card, intuition, you have your ancestors by your side. You have a lot of women in your ancestry line that consistently protect you and aid you and guide you along the way. There were moments and times where you felt that presence around, but you wasn't 100% sure or trusting within yourself of what you were feeling, experiencing, listening to. There'll be ways that they will show that they're around, but you just never was told by someone else outside of yourself that that's what that is. I want you to understand something. You know energy, and it's quite evident. You know energy. You have a consistent issue with not believing in yourself enough and leaning in on your intuition. What you felt, what you heard, is what you felt and what you heard. Finally, with this Medusa card, rage. Because of what you have not spoke up on, because of that trauma that you didn't stand up on, because you weren't laying down the boundaries, because of all the guilt and the shame that you carry throughout your life, and feeling as if you'd be causing others inconvenience while you're inconveniencing yourself because you didn't speak up on it. You knowing what you have to do, you know where you have to heal from. This rage that you feel is mainly coming from that snowball effect of all those years of you not ever speaking up for you. And then you getting mad about the fact that you didn't say certain things and articulate in a certain way or express yourself. So you start to get mad every time you think about that situation that took place. You need to confront that family member. You need to stand on it. Do the shadow work as far as writing that letter first. And then when you're ready, burn it And around the time after you burn that letter, expressing your inner child or that shadow self on what you did not express, then you could come forth to that relative and speak to them. Don't yell or scream or cuss. I understand your anger, but I want you to understand when you come out like that to someone, they're not going to hear you. They're going to be on defense mode. So this is why I say do the exercise of releasing, writing it out on paper. Completely let yourself go. Allow that inner child and or that shadow to speak. Then when you are ready to move forward, you may burn that letter. And then give yourself some time after, and then you reach out to that particular family member that got you fucked up. You could actually speak to that ancestor if they're already ascended. You can still speak to them and they'll get the message that way. But you have to voice it. You have to use your throat chakra in this case and allow your heart to be open. Then and only then is when you're going to set yourself free from the anger, from the shame, all because you decided to speak up. You have the intuition that you need. You have your peoples around you at all times. You're not alone. Good luck to you.